Hello YouTube. Robert Alvarez, the Psychic Witch, also known as Mr. Lighting in a Fan. I hope you and yours in YouTube land are happy and healthy, safe and well. And if you're not, may the great goddess bring you whatever you need, everything you need, so that you can return to a state of happiness, health, safety, and wellness. Right now the time is approximately 9:22 p.m. Eastern Time. And you know what that means. 9 plus 2 plus 2 equals 13, as in the number 13, blessed be the power of the witch. And the date is Wednesday, January 12th, 2022. Currently, the moon is waxing in Taurus and the sun is transiting in Capricorn. I am especially thankful to Susan Garrett for telling me how much she loves my walkthrough videos. And I must admit, that one comment has made me so happy that I happily continue doing walkthrough videos. I'm telling you, even one comment will make a difference. Just FYI. So I'm going to do a comment on another, I'm going to do a walkthrough on another deck that I was not drawn to initially. And then all of a sudden one day I was like, you know, I want that deck. So it is called, and yes, in case you're wondering in YouTube land, there will be close-ups. It is called the Lunar Nomad Oracle. 43 cards to unlock your creativity and awaken your intuition. Hello, Isis! Isis wants to be heard and not seen again. Isn't that right, Isis? You want to be heard and not seen, yes? Yes, you do. So like I was saying, it is written by and illustrated by Shaheen Miro, as in Shaheen the Dream on his on his Instagram page. So I'm going to have Drake, more commonly known as my awesome audiovisual person for my YouTube videos, do a close-up of the cover of the box. And now I'm going to have him do a close-up of the back of the box. And I will show you the spine. And then I will show you the box in which it comes in. I'm so sorry, Six of Wands. It is a tuck box. But it tucks, I know. You're like, I don't care. And the great thing is that this goes like this. I'm so excited I can't even do it. And the book goes like this. And yes, the box did drop out of the box. Drake, would you kindly hand me the box, please? I'm sorry, Drake, could you kindly hand me the box, please? Oh, okay. What if I shove it towards you? Will that help? Thank you. If I had a blooper video, this would certainly make the cut. So yeah, so it goes in like this. And there you go. There you go. Okay. In the meantime, let me show you some of the cards of the Lunar Nomad Oracle. So now, quick thing, and I've said this before, but it bears repeating. When I use an Oracle card deck, I look to see which card represents the High Priestess card, either energetically, visually, or both. And Shaheen Miro made it super easy for me. Actually, that's why I'm wearing this t-shirt, because this is the kind of shirt that I would see Shaheen Miro wearing in his social media. But it is the Seer card. It is card number 43. Wait a minute. 43 cards, but I only have 41. 42 if I use the title card. I must be missing some. Oh, I figured it out. Yes. Okay. Never mind. So this is the Seer card, and I'm going to make sure that it can be seen clearly. And then we have the Familiar card, which of course has a black cat. And by the way, Shaheen does have a black cat as well. In fact, in the book, in the accompanying book, guidebook, there is a photograph of him holding a big, beautiful black cat. We have the umbrella. For those of you who love bats, for Batter Day. And yes, one of the cards fell, but it's okay, we'll get it later. The Aura card. Now pay close attention because now you're going to see something very interesting. Cross. Anchor. Fish. Key. Okay. In case you haven't figured it out, some of you did. I know some of you did. And by all means, those of you who knew what was going to happen, tell me in the comments. So I have known about this deck for several years. In fact, if memory serves, this was published in 2018. And again, wasn't drawn to it. I'm like, you know. And then all of a sudden I'm drawn to it. So of course I was drawn to it, I bought it. So as some of you know, recently the Priestess of Grove Argentum, which is a Manhattan-based magical grove, a Manhattan-based chapter of the International Fellowship of the Goddess Isis, gave me my very first Lenormand deck. This is based on Lenormand. And it blew my mind because, again, the cards are arranged last first and first last, meaning the highest number, the last number, is at the top, and the lowest number is at the bottom. And I was like, oh, and it has a title card that I can use as a blank card or as an unknowable card, the one that says, your question shall not be answered at the time of this consultation. But I was just like, wait a minute, this is based on Lenormand. I didn't know that at the time. And then, of course, when I went through the cards, I was like, it's based on Lenormand. So this really excites me because, again, you know, I'm still very new to Lenormand. I only began reading my very second book of Lenormand, about Lenormand, a few weeks ago. In fact, it was actually around the beginning of this year that I began reading a second book on Lenormand. And then, so again, I cannot help but be especially thankful to both the Priestess and, of course, to Shaheen Miro for introducing me to the world of Lenormand. It is a fascinating experience for me. And I have noticed that I am especially more drawn to Lenormand decks that have extra cards that are not part of the original Lenormand decks. You know, the original 36. So, you know, any deck that has more than 36 cards is going to draw me like a magnet. There's only one Lenormand deck that has more than 36 cards that I don't find the visual imagery appealing. I wish I did, because it has more than 36 cards, and I would love to work with it, but we'll see what happens. I might warm up to it. Well, I warmed up to this one. And in case you're wondering, I do not yet have his Lunar Alchemy book. And I am aware that he co-created a tarot deck with Teresa Reed, more commonly known as the Tarot Lady, and I believe it is the Uncommon Tarot. And yes, it is on my to-buy list. I just haven't gotten there yet. I love the fact that in the book, Shaheen talks about the immense connection that he's always had with the moon, with Mother Moon, as I call her. And that he was taught to honor and revere the moon by both his mother and his grandmother. So it makes perfect sense that the maternal line would be teaching a male about the moon's mysteries and whatnot. I'm really digging this deck. And it's funny because one of the recommendations that he makes with connecting to this deck or any other is sleeping with it under your pillow, or in my case, under your pillows, and also carrying it with you for a week. Now that's a new one to me. And I must admit, it is something that I used to do, but I used to do it only with decks that I was using already. frankly, I have more books in my bags, so I don't usually carry a deck with me. I need to, but that's another story, and that's really another topic for another video for another day. Or rather, another topic for another day for another video. Now, I said it right the first time. In any event, I want to thank Shaheen Miro for creating and illustrating an immensely beautiful and mysterious and delightful oracle card deck, and for reinforcing the great goddess's message that I learn and practice Lenormand. And of course, thank you to all of you in YouTube land for honoring who I am and what I do, and for honoring Drake, more commonly known as my awesome audiovisual person for my YouTube videos and everything he does as well. Thank you, as always, for all the likes, for all the comments, for all the shares, and for all the subscriptions to my YouTube channel, and an especially big and beautiful and bountiful thank you to all of you who have scheduled your sessions and who have bought me a coffee. I wish all of you a beautiful night, a wonderful week, a wonder-filled weekend, and stay tuned for the next video.